Welcome to the first Fatal series of FIFA 18. For those that don't know me already, my name's Dan, otherwise known as Futwiz Dan. I've taken part in a couple of Fatal series before, so big thanks to Bateson for inviting me back for this one, the first of FIFA 18. So for those that aren't familiar with Fatal and haven't seen the videos before, I mean, it's a very popular series, so why wouldn't you have? But it works, every YouTuber gets to pick one player from the themed player for that tournament. So for this Fatal, the theme is icons. Each YouTuber, there are 16 in total, gets to pick one icon each. It has to be a different icon to everyone else as the pick order, and we all go in and pick our icon, and then you build a silver team around that. You can pick any silvers you want, you just build a silver team around that icon. Each episode, there are 5 in total during the squad building phase. You play your games, you get coin rewards based on how well you do, and then you build your team, letting you, the viewers, vote on who we can replace 2 players each episode to put into our team, gold upgrades, build a team after 5 episodes, and then we go into the knockout phase where we're drawn against other YouTubers and we play a knockout tournament. It's pretty much as simple as that. It's a lot of fun. It's not too serious. It's really just a bit of fun. We really enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoy watching it. So without further ado, let's get into it and show you which YouTubers picked which icon, and they'll introduce you to my team. Now, with it being his series and a new year of FIFA, Bateson does get first pick, and he went for the 94 rated R9 Ronaldo. Probably the one I would have gone for had I got first pick as well. I mean, he is the best striker in the game right now until the Prime comes out. A great pick. Then moving on to Lasty, who I know who does the player reviews on this YouTube channel. He picked 89 Ronaldinho. Marshall went for 89 Alan Shearer. Wolfie went for 90 Overmars. Maverick 90 rated Henri. Bougie went for the 87 rated Del Piero. Kazooie went for 85 Okocha, obviously with him being 5-star skills, Kazooie's a skiller. The Nepenthes went for the 92 rated Prime Del Piero. Buck Army went for the 86 rated Shevchenko. I went for Ruud Gullit, 90 rated. I was surprised that he hadn't been taken at that point because I was a little bit late in the picking phase. I'd overslept somewhat because it was a free-for-all once Bateson had got his pick. But I was really surprised that Gullit was there, and obviously I snapped him up as soon as I could because I already have him for my main team, so it makes sense. He's probably, other than R9, my favourite player on the game. F8TAL went for 90 rated Bergkamp. DJ Mario went for 87 rated Hernandez. David Moyler went for 91 Ronaldinho, Nick 28 Teague, 86 Patrick Kluivert, Tobias 88 Shevchenko, and Zweibach picked the 85 rated Hernandez, but I believe he's been allowed to upgrade his pick to the Prime as that's what he wanted to pick originally. Rules wise, some of them I explained already really, but for clarity here they are on the screen now. At the end of each episode we offer you 2 pairings throughout the team, for example the pair on the left, pair on the right. We put it to the vote for you guys, and you basically shape our teams. We give you the options and you shape our team. Knockout format is best of 3, first of 2 wins. Substitutes are allowed in the series, but again they're added through a selection process. Any team we beat in the series, we get to put into a vote and we get to select any of their players for our substitute. Again, we put the vote to you guys, and it goes from there. Sub players can only be used from the second half onwards, and we cannot sub our icon player off at any point during the match whatsoever. And here are the coin bonuses for our performances in game. So we get plus coins for goals scored, and even more for scored with our Fatal players. So any goal I scored with Ruud Gullit, plus 50k coins. Coins deducted for conceding, and then penalties. And then you get bonuses for rage quits as well. So if you manage to get your opponent to quit in the first half, plus 100k, second half, plus 75. If you get him to quit in extra time, should it go to extra time, plus 50k. There's a few rules about opponents putting controllers down, again, rage quits, but it's all explained on the screen for clarity there. So without further ado, I won't keep any longer. Let's go and show you my team, and we'll go from there and show you the games. These are the 10 players I've picked to work around Ruud Gullit for now. This is the starting silver team. I am starting them off in a 4-4-2 formation, but I do switch that to 4-1-2-1-2, the second variant in game. I'll show you how that works with chemistry after I've shown you the players. So these are the players. We've got Robin Reuter. I've got representative from Sunderland. I mean, it's not intentional. He's Dutch and he's 6'5", so I figured I'd just pick him. He's the best of the silver bunch, I think, for the Dutch keepers. We've got Fosu Mensah, 6'3", right back. 84 pace, 4-star weak foot, very solid. I think he's a good pick early on. We've got a perfect link with Riedewald. 6 foot, not the tallest, but he's got pace. He's left-footed as well, so I'll switch him around with the other centre-back in game, assuming I remember to do that. Lucassen, 79 pace. This guy is usually extinct. I did manage to pick him up, 27.5k. High medium work rates, he's quite aggressive, I think. Well, 78, but high medium means he'll get about and push forward a little bit. Hopefully, those two will shore up the back early on and get me some clean sheets. We've got Brenet at left back, so he is a perfect link with Klassen. 5'11", high medium work rates, 3-star weak foot. I mean, nothing stand out there apart from his 89 pace. Midfield, we've got El Ghazi, so he will be my right centre mid, I think. Medium low work rate, 6'2". I mean, he's not a good defender, 4-star, 4-star. But hopefully having Darbo, who's coming up soon, at the back, CDM will negate the need for any defensive LCM or RCM for now. Then we've got Gullit, of course, 90 rated, Ruud Gullit, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got the +1 weak foot based on last year, still 6'3". He's got ridiculous stats, 88 pace, 88 shooting, 88 passing, 86 dribbling, 80 defending, and 87 physical. You can see his attribute details. It's just ridiculous. It's just across the board. He's absolutely unbelievable. Then we've got Darbo. This guy for a silver looks absolutely insane. 78 pace, 71 shooting, 72 passing, 74 dribbling, defending, and 79 physical. He's high, 6'1". He's going to sit there in CDM for me. He's quite expensive for a silver, almost 50k. I just picked him up for just below that. But he looks absolutely unbelievable. Hopefully be able to keep him for a while as well. He won't be in a position I need to improve very early on. So yeah, looking forward to using him. And LM, but LCM in game for me. Again, not the best defending, but attacking wise, he should be good. 6 foot. Going for a bit of height in this team as well, because I think height works quite well. A bit of height, get their body about a little bit. Mono Packet, 83 pace, 70 shooting, passing. He's got dribbling, a bit physical. I mean, I think apart from defending, he should be fine. I'm not looking to rely on them for defending. I think Darbo should clear up there, but we'll see how it goes. And at striker, we've got the perfect link of Igbun. These guys are from the Russian league. For FC Ufa. He's 5'8", so he's not the tallest, but he's got 3-star, 3-star. He's got pace. I think just a perfect link up front to pair him up and see how we go from there. And I think having the perfect links should work much better than it did last time. Last time I built a squad that was difficult to hybrid. This time I've gone with perfect links. It should be interchangeable in pairs. And then we've got his teammate, F8TAL, or it could be looked at as F8TAL actually if you look at the name. Quite apt for this series. He's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high, low, 6'1". This guy actually looks really, really good. 87 pace, he's got 72 shooting, 74 dribbling. I think they're pretty good strike force for a silver duo to start off, and of course the perfect link is a nice little bonus as well. So with regards to in-game changes for chemistry and to make it into a favourite formation for me, I'm going to use Ruud Gullit at cam. I usually use Ruud Gullit at cam in my main team, which is in FUT Champions, and he works incredibly well. They just get themselves about. You can lay it off to him, he bursts forward. He's just the perfect player, I think, for me to have at cam, and hopefully get some goals there to build up the coin balance. No changes based on what I said before. I guess I'll switch the centre-backs around. Darbo moves to CDM, and the LM and RM come in at LCM and RCM. But no massive changes there. But hopefully this is a team that'll be able to bag me some coins early on. And, well, I guess now I've shown you the team, it's only right that we get into the game. So let's do that. Right, let's go. Game 1. Premier League team with prime icon Del Piero at striker. It's a solid defence. Got Rose, Rudiger, Koscielny, Aurea. Does have Begovic at goal. It's a pretty solid team. I'm not sure about Rashford at centre mid, but I'm assuming he changes it in game. As you can see on the screen, I've gone with the setup I mentioned before, so it's 4-1-2-1-2 with Gullit at cam. So Gullit does sit in that cam position, he pushes forward, he plays it through to Monepake. Don't get the start that I was looking for. I was obviously looking to get that early goal to try and force a rage quit. For Ty, then plays Igbun through. Igbun manages to get the finish away and make it 1-0. So it is the brilliant start I was looking for. 17 minutes in, and I'm 1-0 up. Against what is a much better team on paper. I mean, I do have Gullit, his Del Piero, but I've got a silver team to his stacked gold rare Premier League team. Straight afterwards, from kickoff, I believe, he takes a long shot with Del Piero, but Robin Reuter manages to make the save, surprisingly. But then, straight after that, off the corner, Sterling manages to tap in from close range after decent work from him out wide. Heung-min Son, edge of the box, Del Piero, little scoop, makes it 2-1, so I'm now behind. I'm looking at making no coins from this episode, and it's suddenly not looking good after that brilliant start. 35, 36 minutes in, Fatai makes... I thought he was offside, so I just went for the finish, but it looks like he times his run perfectly to place it past the keeper eventually and make it 2-2 just on the stroke of half time. I didn't have much possession, I was really trying to play counter-attack and managed to get in half time drawing. Straight after half time, I give the ball away cheaply. Del Piero surprisingly misses because I would have thought he'd have buried that. I don't think Royce had much chance. And then I get a free kick. Gullit, it's saved by Begovic. I mean, Gullit had chance in this game. I mean, Gullit again there, saved by Begovic. He should be burying those. It's probably me with the aiming, with the driven shots. Gullit also getting clear here. I thought he missed there. I got quite angry. And then it cut to Begovic, and then it would end up for a corner. So Begovic did make the save. So I can't really complain too much there. 85th minute, 86th minute, I give the ball away cheaply. And, yeah, bollocks. 87th minute, I've gone 3-2 down. It is a worldie of a goal from Del Piero, and the game does end like that. So I do lose my first game of episode 1. I mean, I did bring back possession back in the closing stage of the game, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't do enough with the ball. Into game 2, mixed silver team, Premier League, got a couple of goals, Dele Alli, Koscielny. We do have the player of the month, Harry Kane. So a weaker squad on paper. Hopefully bounce back with a win here. Gullit testing the keeper early on. Don't manage to find the back of the net though. 17th minute, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm playing for the penalty. I could have rouletted it maybe around the keeper, but straight after that I sped the action up just so you don't see the play in the middle. Harry Kane gets through, and actually Reuter makes a save. I was expecting it to be goal, ball to hit the back of the net with Harry Kane's finishing, but it doesn't happen. Fatai misses, well, it gets blocked, it's a finesse. I don't know whether I should have taken an easier touch or maybe shot earlier. Gullit tried to do a driven, but I don't get enough power on it, and his keeper Ward makes a save and goes straight down the other end. Dele Alli down the left, bit of good work, cutting in, playing it across to Jordan Ibe, who makes it 1-0. So lost my first game, behind in the second. It's a bit of a nightmare so far. Get it at the other end, Fatai makes it 1-1. So salvaged it before, well, salvaged going into half time hopefully with the scores level, but wasn't looking too good. I mean, it's pretty even this game. I have had more shots, well, one more shot on target, but there's nothing really in it. And at half time I decided that Gullit needs to be up front. I think he needs to be up front. The strikers are they're not working for me. I just need to get up front, get it to Gullit and just try and bang it in. He gets the ball really early on in the second half, 56th minute, with Zichenko I think it was, and absolutely skies it. I was expecting him to bury it, but I guess that's what he wanted to do. That's what he needed. He needed a goal player. He needed Dele Alli getting forward to make it 2-1 to him. Gullit over the bar. I think it's saved by the keeper because it cuts to Ward again. Fatai to Fosu Mensah, saved by the keeper again. It's really one-way traffic for the most part for the second half. He does get it free with Dele Alli, and a poor shot is easily gathered by Reuter. Gullit manages to get his three away. It's just Gullit being a beast. Saved by Ward. Cuts to him again. Fatai through to Gullit. A pretty poor driven shot. Saved again. Gullit again. Playing it through to Fatai. Playing it through to Gullit. And I do manage to get the equaliser in the 83rd minute. It's Gullit's first goal of the series. So a 2-2. We're looking at plus 20k at the moment just because it's a Gullit goal. It's a icon fatal player goal. But 98th minute, 99th minute, Harry Kane's through, and he doesn't often miss from there, and he got it in the back of the net, and almost straight after that he gets it through with Dele Alli to make it 4-2 to my opponent. So this pretty much set me on tilt, and I failed to pretty much do anything for the rest of the game. I managed to get it into the box with Gullit, another save by Ward, but really I was on tilt and the game ended like that. So yeah, bollocks. I lost both my games. As someone who's doing pretty well in the weekend league, like I've been Elite 1 monthly last time around, I really wasn't expecting this. I was expecting a really good start, but I really struggled with 4-2 with these players. I couldn't really move the ball around as much as I thought I would be able to because the passing stats weren't as good. So obviously because I'm going from a super team in weekend league to playing with this, and I just can't adapt. I'm not good enough to move the ball how I want to with these silver players. So it's a fault on my part. I've only got to hold my hands up and accept the blame. I've got no excuses. What can I say? Hopefully in episode 2 we can get some players, because as it stands, I'm going into the knockouts with 2 silver players at least. There's no upgrades for this episode. Let's hope it gets better from here. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. If you're new around here, please click subscribe for more content. We there's Fatal going on. We do reviews from Lasty, and there's a lot more coming. And yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below. I mean, there's no vote, so just say whatever you want, I guess. Keep it constructive. And yeah, no, I'm not making excuses for this one. This is on me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. See ya.